Of you and a very, very warm welcome. I think the weather is also warm outside. We're very, very fortunate to at least have this last session with Sister Asha this evening because she goes tomorrow morning. And I'm sure most of you know the Brahma Kumaris. I'm not going to take so much time in introductions, a very short introduction, because you will see Sister Asha will have her own introduction as she speaks. So just a very brief introduction. Sister Asha is one of the most sought after speakers and is well known for her keen dedication, determination, humility, cheerfulness, and optimism. She's a senior spiritual leader, orator, and efficient administrator, serving as the director of the Brahma Kumaris Om Shanti Retreat Center. She has been following a spiritual lifestyle with the Brahma Kumaris organization since she was 9 years old. She dedicated her life in 1972 to the organization for a noble cause of building a value-based society. After taking voluntary resignation from her services as a lecturer of Mount Carmel Degree College in Bangalore. She represents the Brahma Kumaris on the Yoga Experts Committee of Ministry of Ayush in the Government of India. And personally, I have been to the Om Shanti Retreat Center in Delhi, and I've seen Sister Asha working practically on the field there, and I would say there's no words to actually describe her because it's a very, very big place and so many people come there. But the feeling that I personally got there is something that you will get today, is a feeling like a senior mother is sitting in front of us today who is going to share so much love through what she is going to share in her insights. So I'll now hand over to Sister Asha.
Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti means greetings of peace. Just as when we meet each other, we say good morning, good evening. Similarly, when meet each other, we say Om Shanti, which means I am a peaceful soul. Om, I am. And peace, Shanti is peace. I am a peaceful being. And the person I am interacting with is also a peaceful being. So we relate with each other on the same wavelength. I am peaceful, you are also a peaceful soul. It is with these meanings that we say Om Shanti. Indeed, it is my good fortune to meet and interact with all of you. Such a beautiful country, Kenya. Beautiful, na? Beautiful? But there is a thirst for peace everywhere. Am I right? Right? It is but natural. It is not only in Kenya. It is all the world over. Everywhere They desire for peace. If I just ask small little question to you, what do you want in life? What do you want? Peace. Yes, anyone else? Peace. Peace. Anything else? Peace. Okay. This side wants peace, and this side? Huh? You want?
Joy. Joy like happiness.
Happiness. Okay, joy, happiness. Anything else? If good health, good. Anything else? Okay. Here comes a bouquet of happiness for you. Where will you keep it? Where will you keep it? In the heart? Heart is just a muscle. Just a physical organ. Where will you keep it? Here? Brother is saying, here? What is here? Asha? Soul is here. Okay, so you are right. You are right. We say human beings, the human part is known to all of us. What is this being? What is this being? This being is this soul. Soul, spiritual energy. I'll come to this point. Happiness lies outside or inside? Inside? Can things give you happiness? No? Your choicest dish is placed before you. You feel happy or not? Yes? Yes, of course. We feel happy. But then it is temporary, short-lived, not permanent kind of thing. I'm eating some sweet, happy. Supposing I receive a very sad message, would I enjoy that sweet anymore? No. Remove it, get up from there, go in silence. Who experiences all this? Is it this body? This body? A dead person is not able to experience happiness, joy, peace, or all these things. A dead person does not. A person who was never saw any tears in your eyes, now gone, and I weep, the person does not respond. What is that? It is this spiritual energy called soul which experiences all these things. Now, what has happened over the years? There are 4 aspects to one's life: physical, mental, emotional, social, and spiritual. Have you seen in Switzerland, WHO office, there's a chair with 3 legs. The 4th one is missing. Have you seen? Anyone? No? In WHO office, on top of it, they have placed one big chair which has three legs. A fourth one is missing. And what is that fourth one? Recently we had attack of COVID. We lost our near and dear ones. And what a pity. Family members, they were not coming close to each other. They were not able to see each other. In the hospital, if the father is on the first floor, son is on the ground floor, and one of them dies, the other person is not able to go. What is it? COVID has given us such a jolt. It has made us to think, is this life? Is this life? We became just puppets. Our intellects were with us. Our brains were with us. Whole knowledge was with us. Whole technology was with us. But we were helpless. Helpless. What was working at that time? What was working? No pills were there, no medicines, no vaccines, nothing. What was working? Your willpower. I had chance, so to say, to deal with such patients. Where I live, I have with me 150 young people, young. And you can imagine out of that, 100 of them were down with COVID. 100. Because ours is a public place. So it came, and that those days it was so infectious that we had to keep distance also. But we were living together, so one after the other, 100 of them were down. What worked? It was nothing but the willpower. And I tried. When I used to get the reports, those who were weak, saturation level was not good, I used to talk to them on video and say to them, oh, you are performing better. You are getting better. Tomorrow it will still be better. Inside I know it is not. But when I started saying these things, saturation level started coming up. I tried with one of the patients who was in the hospital. The nurse from the ICU called me and said, Sister, what did you talk to him? His saturation level has become better. He's getting better. Saturation level which has gone to 60. From there, I'm getting better. It is our thought power. We have tried all sorts of technologies, but we have not yet tried and experienced the thought technology. Thought technology. What is the thought technology? To win over emotions, to be the master of emotions, it is this thought technology will help you. Generally, people say, I get disturbed. Who gets disturbed? What makes you disturbed? Just before coming here, I was talking to someone that when we were small, we were taught that whether it is victory or failure, whether it is profit or no profit, whether one insults you or praises you, you should be stable, equal. And those days, because we were young, we used to say, what kind of life it is? When we are happy, we should be happy. When we are not happy, we should express our anger, express our emotions. But slowly, as we grow, maturity sets in, we learn stability is better option. Generally, the emotions that we become victim of are either anger, fear, worry, revenge, love, ego. Am I right? We make use of our intellect. We never make use of our heart, which stands for emotions. Softer kind of values. There has to be a balance of head and heart. Earlier, people used to say, you just come with your head, the rest, you come with your hands. The Americans said, you come with your hands and the rest will be done by us. Japanese said, you come with your hands and with your head. The rest will be done by us. Indians say, you come with your head, heart and hand. All the three. To give a small little example, supposing there is something that has gone wrong and it has upset you, you become angry, you yell, you shout, you admonish a person, and you expect the person to change his behavior. Tell me one thing. Are you victorious in this instance? Tell me. A person may do what you want him to do, but it will not come from the heart. The person may, out of respect, out of law, agree to you, but inside will not. Are you a winner? But this person, on the other hand, will form some adverse opinion about you and keep it in his heart forever. Tell me, you are a winner or a loser? Winner or a loser? You lose your friend. You lose a person. Anger, generally people say, sister, I just cannot control my emotions. I get angry very fast. Fine, you get angry very fast. First, to express your anger, when you start getting angry, what happens? Have you observed yourselves? Your respiration goes high. Blood rushes into your brain. Heartbeat goes fast. And perspiration is there. You shout at the person, make the atmosphere around you vitiated one. And then what happens? You shout at the person. When you shout at the person, what happens? Person will simply listen to you because he or she is junior to you. Simply listen and finish. He has to make use of tolerance power. He has gone. What is your condition? Our seniors say to us, if you raise your temperature to 106 degrees, only then 104 degrees you can pass on. So who is the loser? 106 degrees you have, only then you will be able to pass 104 to the other person by shouting. And that person is gone, is enjoying, gone for a movie to set his mood right. And what is happening with you? Practical. What is happening with you? Your blood pressure goes up. You are trembling. Want water? Give me a cold glass of water. You want the AC to be on. No. What is that? And let me tell you, once if we shout in anger, then our brain cells, if they become dead, they are dead forever. And so much of energy is consumed which cannot be recuperated for 6 days. Poisonous secretions are there in the body. Toxins are there. You will say, sister, I did not want to get angry, but she made me angry. Who is the master? She is your master. Do you do everything what the others say? Do you do? What the others say, do you do that? Do you want to be a puppet in the hands of others? If someone is throwing stones, what do you do? Do you stand before it and get hurt? No. You save yourself. You save yourself. Similarly, when there is something which is not to your taste, which is not to your liking, there are 3 A's that you can apply. 1, avoid. Avoid the situation. Get away from it. Many times when we find that things are not according to our likes, it's better to get away instead of getting irritated, unhappy. Just get away. Avoid. Second one is alter. If you are able to alter the situation, do that. And if you're not able to do that, then accept the situation. Avoid, alter, and accept. It is possible. Instead of getting angry, we need to empower ourselves. This being, this needs to be empowered. How do we empower? By giving it good, positive, pure thoughts, purposeful thoughts. Make use of thought technology. How? The things are not in my hands. It is a reality. It is a great misnomer to consider that I can control everything. I can't control myself. How can I control everything outside? Things are not under my control. People will do what they wish to do, what they want to do. I can only accept them. I cannot ask them not to act in such a way. They are the masters. When I do not do that, how can others listen to me? In the drama, you are watching a movie, let's say, everyone is playing their role. You are watching it. Do you get up from your seat and go and talk to the person and say, "Oh man, you are doing very bad thing, you are so violent"? Do you do that? You simply sit and watch. Similarly, why do I get disturbed? There is law of karma. As you sow, so shall you reap. If someone is doing wrong, she or he is responsible. She has to reap the fruits. I am not responsible for it. Why do I unnecessarily interfere? Secondly, whatever they are doing, however they are doing, if I also become equally angry and retaliate, do you think the things are going to settle down? Do you think they settle down? By retaliation, do they settle down? No. Remember the second law of karma. Two wrongs do not make a right. It is like digging of a pit, which becomes deeper and deeper and deeper. I am reminded of a small little story from the life of Mahatma Buddha. He was sitting and a person comes and starts abusing him, showering abuses on him. His disciple was sitting by his side, and disciple was getting irritated. What is he doing? And he would want to say something, but Mahatma Buddha would say, no, keep silent. When that man went away after showering lot of abuses, this disciple asked asked Mahatma Buddha, Why didn't you allow me to say a word to him? Mahatma Buddha said, supposing someone gives you something and you do not take it, with who does it remain? With who does it remain? Giver. He was showering abuses. I did not accept. I will get disturbed and perturbed only when I accept. I did not accept it. When I didn't accept it, how can I get angry? Supposing someone comes and simply says to you, oh, you are a big thief. Now, you are not a thief. But you take it to your heart, oh, how dare she comes and says to me that I am a thief. I will see to it. Now your temperature has started going up, blood pressure going up. You wait for the opportunity when you will settle the scores. And you are upset. Supposing someone comes and says to you, you are a thief, and you are a thief. Even then you should not get disturbed because you are not a thief. You are a thief. Earlier one, you are not a thief. Why do you accept it? Why do someone says to you, you are so and so, you are so bad, you are this. Fine. I am what I am. If a person says to me something, I don't become so. Keep to your self-respect. Self-respect. A mango tree laden with fruits, a child throws stones, and the mango tree gives him mangoes. Mango tree does not say, even I am going to throw a big branch on him. No. Where is our power of tolerance? Where is it? Where is our power of patience? Kindly excuse me if I say we have forgotten all these powers. These powers which used to make us strong, we have started changing our attitude towards them. What a pity! Tolerance, which is a power to keep me in good stead. Nowadays people say tolerance is weakness. When a person is weak, only then she or he tolerates. No. It is a folly. You tolerate, there comes a point when you develop such a powerful personality that people will dread to say a word about you. Patience. Lost patience altogether. Emotional outburst. I have not yet finished. From the other side, the response comes. So impatient. Without knowing, without understanding, without realizing, we immediately respond. It is not respond, react. And reactionary behavior is not very healthy one. So, we need to empower ourselves now with these powers. Keep a balance. I don't say you have to play your roles. Play your roles. If someone has done something wrong, it is not that you will turn a blind eye. No, you have to say, this is wrong. But there's a way of saying wrong thing wrong. There's a way of saying. But we become immediately reactionary, and that wrong is not understood by the person who has done wrong. Later, when things settle down, he comes and asks you, where was I wrong? Where was I wrong? So, there is one beautiful thing which we are not to flow with the winds. If someone is laughing, I start laughing. Someone is weeping, I start weeping. This is no life. We are the masters. We are the masters. I have to keep a balance. When you have a balanced state of mind, then there is stability here. And when there is stability, you are able to see the things in the right perspective. When you are able to see the things in the right perspective, you are able to give your decisions properly. When the decisions are proper, they bring comfort to the people. And you get blessings. Blissful state. Hence, to cite an example, balance of love and law. Today in the morning, I was asking somewhere, what sort of a leader you would like to be? Leader who is loved or leader who is respected? How many of you want a leader to be a leader who is respected? How many of you want one who is loved? The ones who want to be loved. Yes? Just kindly keep your hands up. Good. And those who want to be respected? Almost equal. Almost equal. But the one who is loved will also be respected. Automatically. We have to be lovefully lawful and lawfully loveful. Balance. You have to tell the law to someone, say it. But say it in what manner? Loveful manner. Loveful manner. If you want a person to be, you love the person, what happened? Our chief, Dadi Prakashmani, toward the end of her life, I had seen her as a great administrator. Under her administration, we developed our centers in 137 countries. Great administrator. And she was able to win the hearts of the people. If she just did like this, I want all of you to come to Mount Abu, all of us would rush. She had won our hearts so much. And I had seen her very disciplinarian, very strict also, but very loveful also. I asked her, Dadichi, in administration, what works? Law or love? Balance of both? I had seen her keeping a balance. She said to me, no. It did not get registered in my mind because I had seen Dadiji keeping a balance of both. She was very lawful. And now she is saying only love. I said, Dadi, if I become very loveful, people will just sit on my head. She said smilingly, no, only love. Only love. It made me to think. I couldn't accept it at that point of time. But later on, I understood if someone did something wrong, I was also very strict disciplinarian. I used to say, okay, let him come. I will say this to him. And I found if I raised my voice, I felt bad inside later. My conscience would bite me. You raised your voice. You shouldn't be doing this. Now, slowly, I started teaching myself. Because I was a person who would take things very fast, work very fast. Everything should move very fast. Slowly, I started teaching myself, no, this is not the way. This is not you. When a person did a mistake, I came to know, I used to call him, but inside I tell myself, same thing can be said in a loveful manner. And now I find when this change is there, this change in the people, transformation becomes easy. Easy. We have to teach ourselves. We have to talk to ourselves. Anger, similarly, jealousy. Jealousy, which can be seen in the form of competitiveness. Competition is not a bad thing. I'm for it. But when competition goes to the extent of washing away a person, then the man. Instead of just being jealous, by jealousy, I cannot become a better person. What am I feeding inside? Negative thoughts. And from negative, can I expect positive results? Can I? No. If there are jealous kinds of thoughts in my mind and I expect positivity to come out, victory to come out, it will never. Jealousy is something which destroys my abilities by comparing myself with others. When I compare myself with others, I lose my own ability, quality, speciality, and I will never be able to do what the other person is doing. So I'm loser at both the ends. This is what we learn from here. We are all very unique people. Every single one of us. No two fingerprints are alike. There is nobody who is a replica of you in the entire world. You are all alone, singular person. No one is a replica of you. You are so unique. But by comparing myself with others, I either become inferiority complex or I develop superiority complex. Both are wrong. Where is my self-respect? Self-respect means respecting your own good qualities and specialities, your roles. Just as in a drama, a hero actor is given the role of a king, and in another role, he has been made a taxi driver, let's say. Hero does not say, earlier you made me a king and now you have made me a taxi driver. Hero does not say this. Hero actor plays the role of the king equally well and plays the role of a taxi driver also equally well. It is not what role you are in. It is how you perform that role. That is important. Role is not important. How do you do that? How do you perform that? That is more important. Instead, if I develop the quality of appreciating each other, I develop my qualities, my specialities. More and more. Similarly, worry. If the child does not return in time, I'm worried. If something goes wrong, I'm worried. Can you have a control over the outside world? Can you? No. When you do not have control, then what is the other alternative? Learn to adjust. Learn to adjust. Learn to accommodate. So, emotional mastery means, mastering the emotions means, similarly, love. Love is emotion. But love, when it becomes attachment, then it gives you pain. Isn't it? When love changes into attachment, it gives you pain. Otherwise, love is such a beautiful virtue. Similarly, revenge. If someone does something wrong, I will not sleep unless I take revenge. what we learn in this organization. Maybe it was my karmic account that has been settled. Forget about it. Be what you want to be. By taking revenge, do you think you will become better? New account will start. New account will start, which becomes difficult to settle down. Similarly, one more thing, which is your quality. Now I ask you, is there anyone who says, well, I don't want to be loved, people can hate me? Is there anyone? Anyone? No. Everyone wants to be loved. Anyone who says that revenge is good and I must take revenge? No. Anyone who gets very angry? Yes, maybe some are there. And what do we say? Sister, no one will be more angry kind of a person than me. I'm very angry kind of a person. But I draw your attention towards your nature. Anger is not your nature. Peace is your nature. Okay, whoever says that I get angry too much, so let's say full liberty is given to the person. Today, all the 24 hours, you can yell, shout, be violent, whatever you want to do. 24 hours. Be angry for all the 24 hours. Is there anyone who can do that? Is there anyone? No. If I ask you, today all 24 hours you have to be silent, can you do that? Yes. Why? Why? Because anger is not your nature. When you become angry, you feel that you have done something wrong, something dirty. Your conscience bites you. Isn't it? You are not an angry kind of a person. You are a beautiful, pure, peaceful. Anyone who likes to have all negative and dirty thoughts throughout the day? Anyone? No. A survey has been done and it has been found that basically we are not negative people. Once I was speaking at Hyderabad Police Academy in India, and all the IPS officers were sitting before me long back. I said, in any given society, what would be the percentage of criminals? Hardly 2 or 3%. All the officers said, sister, it is too much. It's not even 0.5%. So we are basically not negative people. But what has happened is we have been using all these negative qualities in our day-to-day life. We have forgotten the beautiful treasure of virtues that lies dormant inside, is lying latent inside. Through this spiritual technology, through this thought technology, we have to drill and bring out the beautiful thoughts. Powerful thoughts. It's not difficult, easy to do. Only thing is we have not given attention. You know, all over the world after COVID, people have started talking about mental health and spiritual health. Today in the morning I was interviewed and I was asked this question. Mental health is more important. If your mental health is good, your physical health will automatically be good. So thoughts need to be made powerful. How to make the thoughts powerful? For that we have what we call meditation. Meditation is the means. It is not something that I can just give you like this, a mantra. In no mall you will find all these things. You have to develop them. By giving attention, develop them. Not difficult, because you are basically a good person. You are a good person. Only thing is, just encourage your good qualities to show up. And when positive and good shows up, negative automatically becomes blurred. When sun rises, darkness goes away. Similarly, when goodness that is inherent in you starts showing up, all these bad things go away. And you get mastery. ठीक है? Okay? Meditation is something which I would say it will help you in various ways. Keeping you in good state of mind, keeping your workplace good, innovations, creativity, good relationships, all these things become better by doing meditation. But for that you have to take out little time. You have to take out little time. Do you want to be masters? You want to be masters? You know, there is one interesting thing. There was a woodcutter cutting wood by the roadside, and a gentleman happens to pass from there, finds the man cutting wood, comes back in the evening and finds the woodcutter has cut very little wood. So he says to the person, "Oh man, what are you doing? Whole day has been spent here, you have been able to cut very little wood. Why don't you sharpen the saw?" And the reply was, "Who has the time for it?" Who has the time for it? So, I hope you don't have this answer. Huh? You will find time for yourself. Find time for yourself. We give time to everything, you see. We give time to everything. We don't give time to ourselves. We do not have meeting with the self. We are prepared to meet hundreds of people. But when it comes to meet the self, we do not like to do that. But meeting with the self is essential for my own health. Okay? So I'll end up with two more things. One, be patient. Today, if you start working on yourself, you will improve. Maybe tomorrow it comes down, but don't worry. Be patient. Be patient with yourself. Don't give up. Don't give up. You keep working on yourself and you will succeed. You will succeed. In Delhi, India, we had Maruti cars. And Delhi walas are very fond of writing something behind their cars. So I saw one car, it's real fact. I saw one car, it said, God, give me patience. So when I read this, I said, oh, how nice, Delhi walas are getting some sense. Give me patience. But immediately the next line was, but hurry up. God, give me patience, but hurry up. So don't hurry up. You remember when we were small children, we used to sow the seeds of mango and ask the gardener, when will it come? He would say, wait for 2, 3 days, 4 days, you wait. But we had no patience. And what we did? We dug it up and there were no mangoes. But when we waited, it sprouted and it became a tree. Same thing with us. We have to be patient with ourselves. All these wrong habits, they are with us for so many years. And it is really an eye wash, I would tell you. When people say to you, chant this mantra and it will be over. You do this, it will be over. No, no. It has become your sanskar, your personality trait, which will be wiped off slowly, slowly, and slowly. Just not like this. It is not. Right? Okay, last thing. I'll give you one small little exercise. Those who have done it, kindly don't respond. Those who have not done it, I would request them to do that exercise. I like that exercise and it is for your own good. This is why I'm repeating it. Can you draw a circle in front of your eyes? You have done it? Okay, write the name of the person who you love most. The most. Mentally write the name of the person in the circle whom you love the most. You have done it? Okay, now draw another bigger cycle. Done? Write the name of the person who you love second most. Done it? Okay? Okay. Now write the third circle. Write the name of the person who you love third most. Done it? Finished? Can anyone share? Can anyone share? Yes? From here? Yes? What did you write in the first circle?
My husband. My husband. My husband.
Aj, your husband. Acha. Second circle?
My children.
Your children. Third?
My parents.
Your parents.
Have done the exercise.
You have done the exercise.
The first circle was myself, and the second circle was my parents, my sister, and the third circle was my
Okay. Brothers? Yes? At this side, yeah?
So I said, I think I love God, but who is God? So I said, it must be me.
Whose name?
I said, I love God, but I was like, so what is it to love God? And I said, it's to love me, and to love God is to love everyone. So that must be the middle. And then I said, okay, I have to put someone else, then I'll put my husband. then the third one I didn't.
Okay, how many of you wrote your name in the first circle? See, very few. Very few. First name should be yours. If you love yourself, then you will be able to correct yourself. If there is a scar on your face, what do? You go and wipe it off now? You look into the mirror, immediately you run and want to clear it. Similarly, if there is a scar here, who will clear it? This scar will be cleared by someone in the parlor. How about this scar? Who has to do it? You have to do it. So take responsibility in your own hands. Only then you can be the master. If you give your seat, give your remote to others, then they will be the masters. So I am responsible for my own life and I will master it. I will master it. I will succeed. Give these thoughts daily to yourself. Okay? With these thoughts, I put an end to my talk here. Thank you very much for giving patient hearing. Om Shanti. How many of you have come for the first time? Kindly raise your hands. Okay, so many newcomers are there. Okay.
It has to be digested. And I would say the essence is it's time to empower ourselves. Yes, take the remote back into your own hands. Don't allow other people to press the buttons telling you how to feel, how to think, how to act. You should be the master. And as Sister Asha said, to become the master, what do we need to do? We need to create time for our own self. And to create time for our own self, we need to do a little bit of meditation. And many have done your meditation course, but it could have been long time ago. So I think it's time to revise the course again for those who have done it already. So we have a meditation course coming up from Monday 5th of December to Wednesday 7th of December from 6:30 to 7:30 in the evening. So I'd recommend after today's talk, if we want to digest it very nicely, we need to revise the course again. I personally feel every time we conduct the course, there's something new that we learn in it. So definitely for those who did the course long time ago, if you revise it, there'll definitely be something new this time after what you have heard. And so now I'm going to invite Sister Vedanti, who you all know is the director for the Brahma Kumaris in Africa and who has been giving us lots and lots of sustenance, on this spiritual journey. And sometimes she's been a very good example to us. So I'm going to ask her to share her blessings. And after she's done that, as you know, our system here in the center, we'd like to share a sweet with all of you, which is known as Toli. So we would request all the guests that have come to come in the front to take their sweet, and then all the regular students, and then those who have come for the retreat can come later.
Sister, invite them to India.
Or bigger than our center here, which can accommodate how many?
1,000.
1,000. So she has made a special request from the heart, very lovingly, that she wants at one time everybody from Africa get together and have a retreat there with everything in the African style. So we all accept the invitation? Yes? We all accept it, huh? So we will organize and then get back to you again to tell us that you will be available to come.
And sisters to our headquarters, and it happened. In the same plane, 108 we were together to reach. So I think again when we create the thought, it is possible, and that time we will reach to you all and we will send that form, you will fill and we all will go together. Sister Asha will come.
Yes. Welcome.
Because I think thought is the seed of everything. Whatever we think it happen, millions example I have in my life, I think and it happen. Many things happen that way, but now we have not much time to share that, but still I am in Nairobi with you all. Already 48 years I am here and still I will die here, brother. Amos Wako. I'll die here. I don't want to die anywhere else. My Africa, my African brother and sisters, I came as an Indian passport and I changed it Kenyan passport, so I'm African. I love my Africa and I want to glorify the Supreme Father in Africa soon. Let the supreme power reach to each one heart. That is my willing. And this time, Sister Asha has come 40 years before and now she have come. But we will not do that same way to keep you long. We will organize many programs. And this time we had our Gujarati, here we have created a system, Gujarati retreat, international. And sometime 80 come from all over the world, 60 come, 50 come. And this time whoever have come, just stand up please. Gujarati retreat, we done in Hindi, but just stand up please. They are sitting behind because they are at home. So 21 brother and sister are here for the retreat. And because of that retreat, we have invited Sister Asha to conduct. And when she come, we cannot do only the retreat. So we have arranged so many programs. And that way you all came. So I'm very happy. This is home. You welcome. Group course we doing, individual course we doing. What is our aim in our life? We want to change. We want to bring something new in our life. And when we create thought, many new things come in our life. Just I remember Brother Hasu, before I think 7 or 8 years ago, one day we had a big function and we had a luncheon and everything and I was so busy. And he said, I want to talk with you. I said, please, I'm busy. He's our trustee, but he's my son also. So he said, please talk, I want to tell you something. I said, brother, please, we will do after. But I have something to tell you. He talked with other sister and third sister and fourth sister. They all say, at least listen what he is saying. And tears were in his eyes. That our Kenya in a problem, we do something. What we do? Say that I don't know, but we do something for peace. Let's go in suburb area and we give them knowledge, we give them message of peace. And that way the project has started, Pose for Peace. Just thought he got, and that project reached all over the world. And best practice, it announced in our institution. So I think anybody from you creates something great thought. With that thought, we reach to the heart of humanity and we tell only 3 things to them: who we are, who is controlling this world, and what is our aim of life, end of the day. If these 3 things we understand, then I think we achieve something in our life. Otherwise, we using word, I'm busy, and we are teaching, do everything but keep in consciousness, I'm very easy. And all things will happen. So we have done many projects in Africa and support of you all. So I thank you to Sister Asha. I thank you to you all by name. And I thank you, Aquatonic. Whenever we have program, they are like our family member and they help us in taking a video and program. This we can relay to all over the world. So I appreciate you all. The back of the stage, so many of our sisters and brothers doing very hard work, and this help. And what else I say? I say good night and sweet dream, and come again. We are family, one world, one Father, and we all have to go back to our soul world. But we want to create this world heaven, and that is our aim. And slowly, slowly, one day this world will be heaven. And first of all, I like you thank you to Sister Asha, so our brother Hasu, our trustee, and he is pioneer for this service day and night. In any situation, he cannot see sisters in problem, and that way he looking after us. And he's still, he is a very experienced one in society, but his whole family with us, and really he looking after. So Brother Hasu, welcome. Hasubai is good speaker, but today his throat is in pain. So just he is giving his powerful drashti. And now we have a new project coming up in Africa. African Voices for Hope and Peace, and preparation going on. In this project, we want to glorify God through African, our brothers and sisters. Whoever interested in this project, contact me. Whatever your talent we want to use, and to glorify God and peace to each one's heart. So this project is under process, and one day we want to do this project through media, social media, and we want to reach to each one's heart and to give them experience of peace. And I think your blessing will help us, and we will finish this task. Om Shanti, thank you, good night, Om Shanti.